with Elton John, and then the Best of American Bandstand with Dick Clark at 10.
Hello there, I am John Fugelsang, and I am standing in the VH1 archives. This is the place where VH1 collects vintage TV appearances of rock heroes and forgotten legends. Now, if you have a VCR, I want you to pop a tape in right now and record what you're about to see, because believe me, this is a keeper. I have in my hand a videotaped copy of Janis Joplin on the Dick Cavett Show from July 16th, 1969. Now, you recall, this is the same week Neil Armstrong first walked on the moon, the week of Ted Kennedy's accident at Chappaquiddick, and the Woodstock Music Festival was still a full month away. On this episode, Janis discusses a brand new form of journalism called rock criticism. She sings, she acts in a comedy skit, and I heard she stuck around after the taping to sweep up around the studio. It's the music history you won't hear about in college, my friends, so let's roll tape.
I'm delighted that Janis Joplin is back. I would like to read you a few lines from Newsweek magazine. Wait a minute. Oh, right here in my untidy desk. You remember that there's a terrific picture of Janis. Maybe she doesn't think so. I should have cleared it with. This is on Newsweek's cover some weeks back. And Janis is, there's an article called Rebirth of the Blues. And in it, someone said, at the first and now historic 1967 Monterey International Pop Festival, a volatile vial of nitroglycerin named Janis Joplin blew the rock world wide open. Singing with a tortured passion that has become her trademark, she unleashed Big Mama Thornton's classic Ball and Chain. And since then, this 26-year-old white girl from Port Arthur, Texas, has gone on to be the first female superstar of rock music. And she is. Will you welcome Janis Joplin? Yeah.
There's a light, certain kind of light, honey, but it never ever, no, it never shone on me, no, no. Oh, baby, I want my whole life to be live with you, babe. So what I want, I was to be living, loving you. There's a way, whoa, everybody say, you can do anything, you can do every little thing, and I think I can, yeah. But what good, honey, what good can it ever bring? 'Cause I ain't good to you with my love, oh, honey, and I can't find you with my love, and I've been looking around for you now. You don't know what it's like. No, you don't. No, no, no. You don't know. Honey, you don't know what it's like. Would I love anybody? Oh, babe, I want to talk about it to you sometime. The way I love you, babe. And I've been loving you, babe. In my brain, oh, I can see your face again, honey, and I know, I feel I got to know my own frame of mind, yeah. But what good, honey, what good, what ugly good can it ever bring? 'Cause I can't find you with my life, and I said I can't find you, baby, and I've been looking around everywhere, yeah. You don't know what it's like. No, you don't. You never ever did. You don't know, honey, you don't know what it's like. Wanna love anybody? Oh, honey, won't you let me try and talk about holding you now? Now, baby, yeah. But you don't know what it's like. No, you don't. You never ever did. I tried to show you, baby. I tried to help you, but you know you never, ever. No, you never, ever. No, you never, ever. don't you know you let me down? Oh, let me show my love all around you. Hey, yeah.
Not bad. Well, here we are together again at last by popular demand. How are you?
I'm
Good to see-
well tired.
What have you done to kill time since you were on my old show?
I've been working.
You really have.
Yeah, we did Europe. Went to Europe
Yeah.
and played over there about a month. Scared them to death, I think.
Did you have fun?
No, I had a terrible time.
Did you really? You
Nobody really gets loose and nobody rocks over there. They're all so cerebral. They're very cerebral. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. They sit analyzing the meaning of your work and not appreciating it.
They don't get down.
They over-intellectualize. They cerebrate. They ratiocinate excessively.
Took
That's what
words
the
right out of my
Limeys
mouth.
do. It wasn't just England. It was all over.
No, England, Amsterdam, Paris, Stockholm, Copenhagen.
May I light your fire, my child?
That's my favorite singer, as you know. I guess not.
Apparently not, no. Well, I would have bet against it myself. Anyway, it's good to see you. Hey, why is it? I was thinking about it the other day. There aren't very many of you. By this, I mean... No. I mean superstar rock ladies like yourself. Who else? There's Mama Cass, maybe, and Gracie Slick. She's giggling, isn't she? Why aren't there more ladies who do what you do?
Singing?
No, do what the kind you do. I know a lot of ladies sing. I mean, but you're not in the same category with Kate Smith or maybe Joe Stafford, but not Kate Smith.
I don't know why. I always wondered because it seems so natural to me, but I don't know. It's not feminine, maybe. That's why. I mean, to get out and really get into music, get on the bottom side of the music instead of float around on the top like most chick singers do. I think they on the top of the melody instead of get into the feeling of the music. I don't know.
That's a good enough answer for me. Do you read much?
Yeah, plain.
Do you ever sit home quietly by the fire rereading Dickens or...
Not my style, really.
No, I often wonder what you do on an off night. Maybe you don't have any. They keep you working so much.
We work. We work a lot, yeah.
Would you say you hate the road?
It has a lot of bad things about it. I mean, you're alone a lot, and you're in strange cities a lot, but then you get to play a lot. And I think ultimately that's what people in music are after. That's just one of the dues you have to pay to play music. I mean, you can't stay in your hometown and play because, you know, the people get tired of seeing you.
Yeah. I'm always going to wonder what it feels like to do what you do up there. I have a feeling, I saw you at Fillmore and a couple other places, and it's really an ecstatic effect that you have. And there's no way my doing those little monologues isn't quite the same thing. I often wonder if...
That's because you're on top of it instead of on the bottom.
I'm on the wrong side of it?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh, what does that mean I'm on the top of it?
Well, I was talking about singing.
Yeah.
It's just like an attitude, I think, that you can approach, well, anything with. I never thought of it until 5 minutes ago.
Well.
But, you know, it's on the getting on the, underneath, on the movement, the rhythm of whatever you're into instead of just skirting it and looking at it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so. Do you ever have a whole night, though, when that doesn't happen and you just stand up there and feel like you're not making it?
Well, yeah, but you kind of try and, you have little games that you play with yourself to turn yourself on, you know. And then, you know, I've got this band that I can, like, listen to the horns.
Yeah.
And if they're pushing, the horn players will turn me on. And you can usually get yourself going.
You never had a desire to just leave the stage and say, I'm sorry it isn't working tonight, folks?
It's the best thing ever happened to me. I wouldn't leave.
Yeah. If you couldn't do it anymore, you'd be miserable, huh?
Yeah, I hope that by that time I'll have something else that's just groovy.
Yeah. Can you picture that? Can you picture yourself suddenly taking a complete turn in your life? And
Yeah,
I don't
I'm going
mean...
to learn how to bake organic bread and have babies.
Really? Possibly the convent?
Try.
The biggest blockbuster of the year isn't in a theater. It's on VH1. Starring Jane Fonda, Janis Joplin, Mick Jagger, Bob Hoskins, James Taylor, Carly Simon, Diana Ross, Elvis Presley, Paul Simon, Keith Richards, Rick Moranis, Sting, Eric Clapton, the Doobie Brothers, Willem Dafoe, Barney Raitt, Prince, Bette Midler, John Travolta, Susan Sarandon, Bruce Springsteen, and a cast of thousands in VH1's Rock and Roll Picture Show. The greatest music movies of all time premieres Friday, June 7th at 9, only on VH1. Popcorn not included.
VH1's Archives is sponsored by Kodak, the Kodak FunSaver pocket camera. It's serious fun.
I took a picture of my dad, and the guy at the photo shop said...
Amazing detail on that Kodak Gold 200. Did you notice this speck?
So I said...
Blow it up.
It only took a minute to blow it up, and the speck wasn't a speck. It was...
A UFO.
No, it's probably just a pie plate flying at about 30,000 feet. Mind if I get it on photo CD?
Sure.
So the guy in the trench coat took one, and I took one. Then I went home, put it on the net, and sent it to all my friends. When suddenly...
I wish you hadn't done that.
Gotta go, got another call. Hello?
Hey, man, great shot.
I can't talk. I'm merging a pie plate picture into a document for the World UFO Symposium. Then I heard something outside. But when I opened the door, nothing's there. I said, man, all I did was take a picture of my dad, and then I blew it up.
Aquí estamos vivos en la 18 Broadway. He's jumping! Get him down! Get over here!
What's going through his head?
The street if he jumps.
Maybe I should move my car.
Nice pants.
Dockers, flat front khakis.
I should have gotten a dog. In Australia, getting lost is never an accident. It's a requirement.
Have you been to the land of London? Where rivers flow through lands of wonder? You can almost hear the color. You better come, you better discover.
Australia, come discover. For your free travel planner, call 1-800-DOWN-UNDER.
June 21st. Get erased. Arnold Schwarzenegger is...
You're late.
Traffic. The Eraser. Rated R. Starts Friday, June 21st at a theater near you.
Hey, Bubba, Dick, back together doing a brew commercial.
Hi, you.
Guys, this brew's special. It's brewed from the best Lipton teas and pure water.
Us Hall of Famers love it.
And Bob, too.
Lipton's Brew Iced Tea. Brewed true.
Would you like to know who really got me going?
Yeah.
I'll sing the songs and I'll tell you the stories behind them.
VH1 Storytellers premieres Sunday at 10, only on VH1.
Somebody said about you and a couple other stars like yourself that...
come
do you
on,
hate that word?
Yes, it just drives me up the wall, please.
Really? Well, our
Yeah,
walls are
because
very
it's-
flimsy, so please don't go up them.
I'd rather... Call me a singer.
Okay. You ought to sing it. The thing was, the point was that you couldn't make several $100,000 a year and still sing the blues. Do you remember that? I remember, maybe it was the Newsweek article or something. Maybe it was, in fact, it might have been one of your...
money that cat said it's making now?
No.
Well, quite a bit.
No, but I mean, is this necessarily a contradiction, that you could be terribly successful and be making all that money and still not be miserable? I assume that was his implication.
I said, well, I don't know what he was trying to say. But music is just, hey, when you get up there and you're playing, it doesn't have anything to do with money. I mean, or it really shouldn't. And once you get on the stage, like all the money, you know, all that can go down with, you know, managers and stuff like that. But once you get playing, hey, playing's just about feeling. Playing isn't necessarily about misery.
Mm-hmm.
Playing isn't necessarily about happiness. But it's just about letting yourself feel all those things that you have already on the inside of you, but you're all the time trying to push them aside because they don't make for polite conversation or something. But if you just get up there, and that's the only reason I can sing is because I just close my eyes and let all those things that are inside just come out. It doesn't have anything to do with money.
What else really gives you pleasure? Do you snorkel? Do you snorkel?
No.
That's the best thing I've ever done. Not being able to get up and sing. I snorkel. Could I teach you to snorkel sometime?
Later.
I wasn't going to do it here. No one snorkels publicly that I know of. You could sit here a bit longer, can you?
Sure.
Well, good. Will you welcome most prolific gentleman, Michael Thomas. What does it take to be a rock critic? What was your background for that?
I'd like to know that right now.
It takes being when you're a kid, you know, like listening to Elvis Presley and then being fractured by it then, and it being like the music that you always dug a lot, you know, and if you like it, then if you're a writer, then you write about it, you know, because the people are interesting, and because it's this sort of tribal music that you like, you know, it's your tribe. And it just takes like some kind of response to the music, some sensual response. You know.
Don't you think it gets a little out of your business? I mean, you know, don't you think writers take way too much on themselves?
Oh hell, yeah, sure. But
I think that.
Well, I just think there's no point in writing about rock and roll at all. Really, there's nothing really to say. There's just different ways of saying the same thing, you know. And it's a matter that it should just be, everybody should just enjoy it, you know?
Right, that's what seems to me music's about. But I mean, these people, I've read columns, I mean, not even people that put me down, I mean, not people that I have a grudge against, but that spend, like, you know, pages upon pages comparing, you know, oh yes, I noticed the Schoenberg influence in this particular riff, when the guy was just going, shooby-dooby, man.
I would agree with that.
Music's just about trying to enjoy it, and you can't just sit down, you know, over a scotch and milk and enjoy it, man. I mean,
all I'm interested in when I write about it is just moments that various moments that it made it or it didn't, you know, moments where it really smiled, you know, and moments where it really turned me off, you know, and it's no bigger than that, and I can't respond to it as anything more than just, you know, flashes of it.
Who do you go to listen to, Janis, if you want to really have a... Who are your favorites?
Tina Turner.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
She's my current favorite. She's the best chick ever. Fantastic singer, great dancer, fantastic show.
Would you be shocked if I didn't know who Tina Turner was?
No, a lot of people don't, but that's too bad. She sings with the Ike and Tina Turner Review. Ike is her husband and band leader. And Tina's the show.
She's really terrific.
Come by some night, Tina. Janis. Oh, you could do another number for us. Maybe so we don't get into time trouble. This would be the time to do it, if you will. At these prices. Janis Joplin. Great.
I ain't just a little bit harder, yeah. So I can show him I have no control. My man, well, I don't care how long it's gonna take me. But if it's a dream I don't want, no, I don't ever want it. If it's a dream I don't want nobody to wait. I know to do it. Hey!
This Sunday, the videos are being picked by the experts. You, VH1's 50 Faves, counting down your 50 favorite videos of all time. This Sunday starting at 1 on VH1.
On the next VH1 Archives, a smoking performance and some choice words from the one and only Jimi Hendrix. VH1 Archives, next Wednesday at 9. So good, we can't keep it to ourselves any longer.
VH1's Archives is sponsored by Kodak, the Kodak FunSaver pocket camera. It's serious fun.
I have this car, so I took a picture. It's not just a car, it's a gremlin. So this girl at the photo shop said,
Wow, it'll only take a minute to make a copy.
dig it. She makes an enlargement of the Gremster, then says,
Is this a dent?
no. Yes.
I could do a little body work on it and put your shots on photo CD.
Dig it. So, she retouched the thing on the door. Then I went home and logged into the Grem Lovers party room and met a Grem-digging Finn named Liska.
Howdy, Gremster.
Meanwhile, Dad comes home and crashes into Grem Puppy. And this insurance guy comes out with a Kodak digital camera and shoots my hurting Grem child.
We got it. Okay, we'll
Then, right there from his insurance man van, he finds me a quarter panel from Cowboy Bob in Lubbock, Texas, who's on my door.
Howdy, Grimster.
Saying he wants to buy Honey McGrem from me.
Cool. How much? Enough to go to college. Enough to go to college and buy a cheeseburger. Enough to go to welding school, buy a cheeseburger, and fly to Finland.
Dig it. So like I said, I had this car, so I took a picture.
The critics are blown away.
Run, boy!
Truly amazing.
It's coming! Hurry!
Awesome. Electrifying.
Come on!
Breathtaking. Thrilling.
Right!
Exciting.
You guys should get out of there!
You've never seen anything like it before.
It's gonna drop right on us!
An eye-popping, nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat roller coaster ride. Twister. Rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
My family stopped brushing their teeth. They did.
My mom says not to brush. She does?
Smart families don't just brush, they reach. With the advanced design Reach toothbrush, uniquely angled to clean hard-to-reach places.
My wife says brushing's out. She does.
Why brush when you can reach? Its bi-level bristle system is designed to thoroughly clean your teeth and remove plaque along the gum line.
You don't brush. Nope.
For healthy teeth and gums, don't just brush, reach.
When Volkswagen decided to make our mountain bike a standard feature on their new Jetta, we said, cool. We got a chance to check out their Jetta, and they got a chance to check out our bike. We tested handling, braking, suspension, and of course, safety. The limited edition Jetta Trek, complete with roof rack and 21-speed Trek mountain bike. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
Let's talk exercise.
Lifting the TV remote. Does that count?
What if it were easy?
Oh, I'd like to know what you call easy.
20 minutes a day, 3 days a week.
And what do we call this marvel of modern exercise?
The Nordic Rider, new from Nordic Track.
The new Nordic Rider is the smooth, easy way to get fit at a great price. Advanced push and pull dual motion lets you exercise more muscle groups, including your arms, legs, back, chest, and stomach. Burn off calories and get a better total body workout with the new Nordic Rider. Yours for only $299.95. The Nordic Rider is from Nordic Track, a recognized leader in home fitness, so your complete satisfaction is guaranteed. Try it for 30 days in your home and see the results. If you're not 100% satisfied, send it back for a refund. Call now for a free information kit about the only rider that's good enough for the Nordic Track name. The Nordic Rider. Call the number on your screen today for a free information kit.
Would you like to know who really got me going?
Yeah.
I'll sing the songs and I'll tell you the stories behind them.
VH1 Storytellers premieres Sunday at 10, only on VH1.
Hello, welcome back to VH1 Archives. I am John Fugelsang. That name is Danish for Janis Sings Take It! And you are watching Janis Joplin on the Dick Cavett Show. Now next, we're going to see a performance by the comedy improv troupe The Committee, featuring a very young Howard Hessman years before WKRP in Cincinnati. They're going to do a sketch called The Symphony of Emotions with a very special guest performance by Janis Joplin. Janis plays frustration, a theme that really didn't come out in their music all that much. Check it out.
Hey.
Paranoia.
Panic.
Frustration.
Sadness.
Nausea.
Dumb. Love. Peace.
Hate.
Paranoia.
Panic.
Frustration.
Sadness.
Nausea.
Dumb. Love.
Beast!
I just got a sign that said stay here and say goodnight. So, good night, darlings.
Well, there you have it, the Dick Cavett Show at the forefront of the 1960s American avant-garde art movement. You know, I really do miss the 60s. I don't really remember the 60s that well, but then neither do most of Dick's guests. I'm John Fugelsang, and we're going to leave you now with some more weirdness from the Cavett set, and I will see you next time on the VH1 Archives.
The
This is Fred Foy speaking. Good night.
It's your song next. Archives, featuring a rare Elton John concert from 1970. Then it's your favorite show of shows, the Best of American Bandstand, followed by Sex Appeal at 10:30.